going to compare the MSR Sweetwater filter and the Sawyer Squeeze Mini. The Mini also, Sawyer system also comes with a big version, which has a bigger filter and some bags. Inside this MSR Sweetwater filter bag is all the components to make this work, which is obviously more complicated than the Sweetwater system. It gives you a brush and some droplets for purification if you wanted to use it. Comes with a cap for different size bottles to make it easier in case you don't want to use your hands. The actual filter, which does get clogged up just like most filters, and you can use the brush to clean it out on the fly. And to assemble it, you basically just put the filter onto the pump system and screw it on. You connect the handle with the little thingamajig they have here. Let's see if I can line this up while talking to you. There we go. And then it pumps. You connect the actual filter that goes into the water, and it has a little flotation device that helps the filter stay off the bottom of the riverbed so there's no sediment getting sucked up. And you connect it onto the actual filter here. And then you connect the output onto the bottle that you want to use. You can use it on these little disposable bottles or a nice bottle. And even bigger bottles. And that connects on the output. And then you pump. Now, if you have too much pressure, because it gets dirty, it does have a spout that will spit water out at you. Surprise! It's fun. It's had it happen a couple times. Now, if you're really worried about extra bacteria, you can use those, but I don't really use them. Now onto the Sawyer Mini. A lot less parts. You just basically have a bag, and you can fill up the bag. I recommend using a cup or something to scoop water into it, because not all the time will you have running water to put it under to catch, and it makes it easier to fill the bag. You put the filter on and you just fill the bottle. What's nice about this is that you can actually just keep the bags filled with water and filter it when you want, so it's an extra way to carry extra water with no space at all, really. Let's go check this out. Alright, let's test these out. 2 regular glasses and some yellow water. That's what it looked like prior to filtering. We're going to use the MSR Sweetwater system, which is approximately 11 ounces. It's kind of heavy. Some people say that the little pin here breaks. I haven't had that issue. One person, I read a review that it said that the customer service replaced it right away, and some people say it breaks all the time no matter how many times they replace it. So I believe that if there's a lot of pressure in it from being dirty, it can break if they're forcing it. I think it's just on how you use it. That's my opinion. So we'll put the filter in the water, and we'll start filling the cup. Now this is a pretty fast system. I kind of like how fast it actually can fill things. The Sawyer Squeeze doesn't fill as fast, but it's much lighter, so it does have its benefits. So there you go. You got a complete clear water, totally different color. Get a close up. Alright, so we'll do it again with the Sawyer Squeeze, which is a bag. You could submerge it and you can get some in there, but it doesn't really work as well as you really should. So having a cup available for stagnant water is a bonus to it. Whereas if you have running water, you can fill this thing right on up, you know, like a little baby waterfall or something. So that is one of the bonuses of the Sweetwater system, is that you can pull water out of some tight spots. But I do prefer having the Sawyer squeeze with me because it's lighter. I do like the option of using the bag as, you know, traveling with water that's not filtered yet, or just rolling it up and not using it at all. So with this system, it's just like you say, you squeeze. It's a little slower. Now, both of these have been used and both have been cleaned. The Sawyer squeeze has been back flushed. That's how you get some of the junk out. And we're using this on a pretty funky trip with some funky water, so it's not as fast as it used to be. Whereas the Sweetwater was on a funky trip too, and I brushed it out, and it's working pretty darn good right now. And you guys get the idea here. So we have also very clean water. Now, both of these do a great job getting bacteria out and those cryptosporins and whatnot, about 99% for each one of them. So they do both an equally great job in terms of cleaning water. But one is lighter, a lot lighter, 2 ounces. This one is versus 11 ounces. And one is a little more convenient and can be used as a bag also for storing extra water, which the Sawyer squeeze can. And this is the mini. The regular version is probably 3 ounces or so. And then you have your the MSR Sweetwater, which is heavier, faster, and can get some water out of some tight spots. So those are the 2 water systems that I want to review today. I think they're both great systems. It's really just what you want to use. A lot of light backpackers will probably use a Sawyer squeeze. Or if you're real hardcore, they'll probably just use tabs. Thanks for watching Trail Killer. I'll see you on my next video.